Hey guys, and welcome to another Polymer clay tutorial. Today we are going to create the new legendary skin Ragnarok from Fortnite Season 5. Okay, this will be one of these episodes where I will read in the comments, and this is why I mute this guy after 10 seconds. Because it is pretty late, I'm pretty tired, and you can be excited about a full episode of nonsense while we are creating the new legendary skin. But maybe I should start right at the beginning why I am so tired. Well, yesterday the new Season 5 launched in Fortnite, and I was really excited about that. I waited half an hour until the servers came up again and I could have a first look at the new season, and this skin Ragnarok was the first one I saw, and I thought, whoa, this is too amazing, I have to create this guy, and hey, why don't do a challenge, and why shouldn't I try to create this guy for tomorrow? So I thought that yesterday. This means I created this tutorial in less than 24 hours. Haven't slept that much, but I enjoyed the process a lot. So this was a really great challenge. And somehow, you see it, I managed to do it. Now let's talk about the creation first. I used the aluminum wire as always for my Fortnite skins, and the coating with black clay is pretty easy. While coating, I try to focus on two things. Number one is the overall shape of the character, and number two would be the details, like the folds in the trousers, for example. Now let's create the shoes, his boots, and while working on the shoes, here we go with nonsense, because when I saw this guy, I had these thoughts popping up in my head. Why is he glowing so blue? Well, this is the explanation. Welcome to the Blueberry Saga. And the subtitle would be 5 steps on how Tiny Tagore became a god. Step number 1, childhood. Tiny Tagore was a happy child. He was playing with his friends in the forest all day long. His parents didn't really care about that, because this was what all the Viking children were doing all day long. So, there was a cold winter coming. Winter, yes, was coming. And no one had any food. But somehow Tiny Tagore managed it to find and to collect berries, tons of berries, to save the life of his family. This was step number 1 from his childhood. I thought it would be funny to focus on the creation between the steps. This is the fur details from the boots, and also some line details on the shoes, and this will be some more stripes. They are located right onto the boots, and this is pretty typical to Fortnite skins. I think so, and I have to know, because after I have created so many skins, somehow I feel that some of the steps and visual parts are repeating. So this is the armor for the legs and for his shoes, and tiny thorns right on top of the armor of the legs. And this is leather, supposed to be leather, I think. Leather stripes to fix the armor to the legs. And now, while we are creating, just a comparison, while creating the chest armor, I will tell you about step number 2, about the Blueberry Saga. When Tagore wasn't tiny anymore, when he was 20, there was war in the Viking Empire. And he ate berries during the fights to get energy. But during one very exhausting battle, he didn't have any berries left and he needed energy. He was starving while fighting. At the side of the battleground, he found a berry bush. And a goat was eating his berries, which were supposed to be for him, for his energy. So he killed the goat, ate the berries, and kept the goat skull just as a souvenir. Now, focus on the creation again before talking about step number 3 on how to become a god. This is somehow also an Armoire part, and I haven't seen this technique before on any Armoire parts of creations I did so far. So I really like this, and it gives Ragnarok. I'm really struggling with his name. It gives him a unique look. Also, this belt buckle, this is also quite unique, although many of the Fortnite skins have really cool belt buckles, but this one is supposed to be any tribal sign, maybe, but not sure about that. Maybe I can build this into my story, and you are waiting for step number 4 of the Blueberry Saga. Well, the king, during heavy wars, he needed some help, and he had no idea how to fight all the enemies because the enemy was strong and too many of them. And Tagore came up with a great idea to burn all the grain they had collected to get really heavy smoke and fog to confuse the enemy, and this helped a lot to kill and defeat the the enemy clans, yeah. So everyone was pretty happy about that, and this was step number 4, because now he could sell blueberries to everyone, because nobody had anything to eat after they burned all the grain. Back to the creation. I loved this part. There are 2 Armoire shoulder patches, and the right one is with thorns and metal, and the left one, well, maybe this is also part from our goat Tagore killed. By the way, I should have called him not Tagore but Ragnarok. This would have made more sense. But I don't care, it is late, I'm tired, but I'm having too much fun right now. Yeah, this is one detail. I think this is supposed to be something, a horn, drinking horn. Is this what you call it? I'm not sure about that. Now, step number 5, the last one. So the people worshipped him because of his heroic behavior. He saved everyone because of the great smog idea. And, well, he became a god because, well, everyone was praying to him, and this is what happens to you. And now he wants everybody to eat berries, blueberries, and the blue glow in his eyes speaks for itself. Yeah. After I have finished the story now, I feel a bit stupid, but I don't think I will delete this. So I get back to the creation quite quick. We will create the hands right now. Well, at least you could write in the comments, dude, this story was amazing, I enjoyed it. Yeah. I created Ragnarok with his fists. This is also the posture you see in the image from Season 5, with what Season 5 was introduced with. And this is another thorn patch for the hands, for the two hands, and we will place them right on the outside of his hands, and some more thorns to the armor. This was fun to create and it looks amazing. Now we will mix the blueberry blue. Well, actually I think blueberries are even darker, so I screwed on this as well. But we will need this blue color. The colors I just mixed are called aqua and peppermint. And his hair are made out of this color, and also the cool beard. But I will get to that right now. This beard is quite detailed, with even some golden rings and some more bushy hair, which I'm placing right onto the silver, the golden rings. Yes, it is quite late right now. I feel that I repeat myself, but the creation looks pretty great so far. Maybe I should start creating always when I'm tired and under pressure to get this thing done quickly. This will be the attaching part for his cloak, but now it's time to save the game, to save this one and go into the oven. Freshly baked first part of Ragnarok. And now the goat skull. I'm always talking about goats when I see skulls. I don't know why. Maybe I saw a goat skull when I was a child and this was a horrible experience for me. I don't know. I also made up a goat story in the Reaper tutorial from Overwatch. So now the two horns. There are, beside these teeth, we have to attach 4 more horns, the 2 big ones on top, and these were pretty difficult to create because there's a color gradient inside. And look at this technique, it always works and it's great to create a very clean color gradient. Look at that. Just folding like 10 times and you're blending and mixing the colors and you get this nice color gradient. So now the typical shape for the horns, some details in the inside part of the horns, and we can place them onto the head and the holes I just digged. And 2 further horns, I almost forgot them because they are hardly seen. They can be hardly seen. And this will be the black clay, a thin layer for his cloak. And this one is really ragged. Maybe this is why he is called Ragnarok. Woo! I think I just solved the riddle. So, now some leather part, maybe? Some brown cloak and some details. These are 4 claws from the goat. And placing some more details. And, well, we are ready to go into the oven. Freshly baked Ragnarok. And the last 2 working steps are adding the strings with my super glue, also on the other side as well. And of course I will use some transparent polish for all the metal looking parts. And guys, I guess finally that's it! Ragnarok! I can't believe I did it. I somehow managed it to work through the night so that I could finish the tutorial today. And I was looking forward to this moment for a very long time. Finally, I have a masterpiece for my tiny glass thing. Ta-da! Nice. I guess that's it for today. Have a great weekend. Have fun with Season 5. Take care. Bye. I want out. No, I want out. Oh, oh Rag.